Welcome to 30-Second Dance Lessons. I'm Rachel Hunt, and today we're going to cover switching feet, or which foot do I use? Here in the United States, it's common for the leader to start with the left foot and the follower to start with the right. But what's more important is that you can move smoothly together. So the follower needs to be able to feel the leader switching his weight from one foot to the other. Fortunately, there are some simple tricks to do this easily. We're going to start by making sure that you can stand on one foot at a time. Try this exercise. We want to get your weight on one foot at a time, balanced. So start with your feet pretty far apart, shoulder width or wider. If you're normal, you'll be standing with your weight split between both feet, and you'll notice my head, shoulders, ribcage, and hips are directly between my 2 feet. This is natural. What we're going to do is take all of those blocks and move them so that they're completely lined up over 1 foot at a time. Start with 1 foot, and once you've done it correctly, you'll know because you'll be able to lightly lift the other foot completely off the floor without adjusting your position. Do it on the other foot too. Get all your blocks lined up and check to make sure you can easily lift the other leg. Don't worry if this feels wobbly at first, it will get easier with practice. As you get pretty good at it, slowly bring your feet closer and closer together, continuing to switch your weight until you're able to do the same thing with your feet completely together, almost like you're marching in place. Notice that your center of gravity and all your little blocks are still moving side to side, they're just moving a little bit less. This shift from side to side is what your partner will feel when you switch your weight. We really want this for a good leading and following relationship. Once you've done it on the side-to-side practice, you'll also want to do it with 1 foot in front. Again, take a fairly large step and then transfer your weight and check your balance each time. Again, don't worry if you're a little wobbly at first, that's normal. The more you practice, the better you'll get. As before, continue to bring your feet closer and closer together until you've got your feet exactly together, and it should feel the same as it did when you had started side to side. You'll want to practice with the other foot in front as well. Once you've learned this and you feel pretty confident, go ahead and bring your willing partner in and try it together. You want the leader to switch his weight cleanly and completely so that the follower can feel it. This is a great exercise for connecting with your partner and getting good at leading and following more complicated patterns. You can try this even if you're an advanced dancer. If after a reasonable amount of practice you still have trouble, you can check out other 30-second dance lessons we have that cover fundamental skills. Fundamental skills are just basic abilities that you'll need to look and feel good while you're dancing. If you're athletic, naturally graceful, or a superhero, you might not need these skills, but for everyone else, it's a good idea to practice those. You can also join us here in our studio, Dance Across Cleburne in historic downtown Cleburne for private lessons or group classes. Have fun practicing, and remember to dance like nobody's watching.